Alright, well I'm going to try to record this video using my cell phone because of the low light that I have. It is dark out, and my other camera doesn't do very well. So as you can see, I have my power distribution here, or my remote chargers. You know, these are my 3M command strip stuck on 20,000 milliamp cell phone chargers. Now we plug them in and we charge them up using the USB ports here. But one of the things I've noticed is, you know, there's no need to really have them on. Like, both of my battery packs are fully charged. I know this one's got one light blinking, but let me check the other one. That one's fully charged. So I want to be able to shut this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole either here or up here and put a switch in so I can shut it off. And I got the HOTSYSTEM. Let me show you. These HOTSYSTEM LED switches. But I'm going to try not to hook up the LED. I really don't need it to light up. Also these cheap switches, from what I understand, they tend to get hot, use a lot of power, and they burn out anyway, the LEDs. So I'm just going to not hook up the ground leg, and actually the ground is the brass one here, and just hook up the power and see if it works. Hoping it does. If not, I'll hook up the ground and it'll light up when it's on. Not really, I can't say I'm not doing it to save power, only because with the solar and stuff like that, I don't have an issue with power. I haven't had an issue. So it's not like I'm trying to save a few milliamps, but there might be times when I do, when I need to. So, and those are the days I want to be able to shut it off. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. So let me figure out where I'm going to drill the hole, either down below or up above, and we'll mark it and drill it. All right, well, I got the hole drilled. See it up there? And what I did for these little, I don't know if it says it, it does, it says HOTSYSTEMs. Let me back off a little bit. Maybe you guys can see it. It's not focusing very well. But they say HOTSYSTEM on it. They're cheap. They're like $5 for a box of 10 or something like that. What I used, okay, is a 3/4 inch Forstner bit. Okay, and the reason why I did this is it makes a nice clean hole, and 3/4 of an inch is pretty close to what I needed. After that, I used a round file. Just open the hole up just a little bit, okay? Because what I want a nice tight fit into the hole. Okay, now I'm going to push that in, and it's going to be nice and tight in there. If I need to use a little hot glue, I'll use a little hot glue, but I don't think so. I think if I really push it in there, it'll be good. But first I got to attach the leads on the back, crimp the connectors, and we'll do that now. All right, so I pulled the plug on the unit here, and I put on the connectors, 2 reds, and the ground. I'm not going to connect the ground unless I have to. Actually, I might connect it to see if it gets hot. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, these switches got some bad reviews after I purchased them, and you know, I'd like to see if the reviews are true. But now that their leads are on there, we can push it into the spot and make sure it's level, and we can push it right in. All right, while watching some TV as I work, I muted it just so I don't have any copyright issues. So here's the switch. Shut it off, shuts the whole thing off. Turn it on, turns everything on. Now, I have not hooked up the ground, mainly because I don't know if I really need a light on the switch. I mean, why? I mean, if it's off, obviously it's off. I mean, look at it. Do I really need a little LED to say it's on when I have all this red and this blue one over here? Do I really need another light up here to say the switch is on? I don't think so. And especially if they're plugged in. I don't know, plug one in on my little mini chargers here, my battery packs. Okay, so now that lights up blue. If this one was plugged in, this one would light up blue. Do I really need another one up there? I don't think so. So I don't think I'm going to hook it up yet. Shut it off, shuts the whole system off, and conserves a bit of power. It also conserves a bit of wear and tear on this stuff as well. So I think I like it, definitely. It's in the center. It's a decent little switch. How long it holds up, I don't know. It's a 3/4 inch hole, filed out a little bit to allow it to fit in nice. And I mean, it's tight. I pushed it in there. And that's it. So there you go. Adding another switch is that easy. Just break the hot lead, put it on the 2 gold connectors, and leave the other connector. You'll see there's one connector, one tab on the back of the switch that's a different color than the rest. That's your ground. This is the hot system. It's supposed to be an LED rocker switch. It's round. I find it easier than the square ones because the square ones you got to cut a square hole, and that's a little more difficult. So, not that it can't be done, but hey, you know something? Trying to keep it as simple as possible. All right, guys, there you have it. Boom, 13.4 volts. Awesome.